Hey guys, this is part 2 of how to beat this terrible character. The first part, didn't go so hot. My camera ran out of battery, and I just rambled on for all sorts of time, and wasted a lot of time. So I'll catch up. Okay, so I think I was at the down 443 cancelled. I'll just put in to block everything. I don't need to show you shit on hit. Okay, so I was talking about how you can option select jab, and he has to do parries to beat the jab, or he has back one. Well, doesn't lead to a lot of reward. It's like +1 on hit. It's actually punishable, but it has pushback. So, yeah, well, not at the wall. Oh god, not this draw. Oh, this draw actually wall splats now, so that's sort of a benefit. I think it does 40 damage now, but it allows you to tech roll off the wall, whereas before it used to give a pretty sick mix-up right here. Like you could just down 3, and that would be free unless got up and ducked, which in which case you could back 4. Tons of stuff for that. But I mean, it doesn't give you that good of a mix-up anymore. You kind of just you have to do flamingo 4-3 to catch ticks and to block it. It's kind of that mix-up. The pushback thing doesn't happen as much at the wall. I mean, it still happens, but let me show that right here. Like the pushback thing still happens, but not as great to a degree. Well, see, there you go. Even at max range, you could block the jab. So you're in place for jabs, but it's a super safe wall splat for him to try. And at the wall, he could probably do this, which reaches further. Yeah, see, even at like a pretty far range, you could still end up, well, not in that situation, but you could end up blocking my jabs right there. So the pushback thing doesn't work as well over here, but then he's got a safe wall splat in back 4. So decent much of stuff. Okay, so let's throw them around here. So he has to do parry, but the thing with parry is he has to time it pretty much perfectly. And this is where you get to talk about system mechanics. So with flamingo cancels, there's a trick that you can't. If you've heard of you can't buffer the cancel. You have to do it. If you do it too early, he's kind of stuck there. He's stuck that in some backwards animation. Then you did the back 3. I'll show you if I can do it properly. Oh, that didn't go so hot. Well, I guess he sort of has to do it right now. Well, he, like, I can show you in the forward one, he's kind of stuck in that forward, dash a little bit, unless he times his move perfectly, like that. But if he does that forward thing, you can't buffer the forward dash, because if you can, I don't know if you can hear my stick right now. You have to cancel with the forward, and if you do it too early, you're stuck in that, uncancelable point, and if you cancel it too late, you don't get the cancel on, and if you do the cancel, there's like this one frame of a cancel where you have to time it pretty much perfectly, and you can use double tapping to help you with the buttons, but you can't double tap the stick, so you pretty much have to, you have to get a perfect timing for it, and this is where the problems occur with, like, perfect frame traps, where, like, this is +5, so I can't, do a down 4-2 perfectly every single time, because you just won't be perfect with the cancel. You have to do forward, slide down forward, and do the 2 at the perfect time. So it's kind of like doing a taunt every single time, except you have different timings. You can mess with the timing. So it makes things a lot more difficult to execute properly for him to be able to use frame traps. Like especially in situations like this one. Oh god, not this. Like this is actually like only +3 or +4 on hit. isn't a lot, and if there's like a 6 frame window for him to do the cancel properly, and if he messes up the cancel, does it too late, he can even go negative on hit. The frames aren't on his side for this. So even though he has frame advantage, and even in situations like down 4-3, down back 3 forward, it's still +8, but he can still mess up the cancel and end up getting in a position where the cancel isn't as advantageous on hit as you would think. So this is why you should challenge his more perfect timing, requiring timing the frame traps which are harder to get clean, like down for 3 into 1 on hit is a pretty easy frame trap, and most characters can get around it. But if I do something like down into 4-2 into back 4, that's kind of a harder frame trap. So you can try to challenge that. If they try to do like down 4-3-4, down back 3-4 into back 4, you might wanna, if you think that they aren't doing it perfectly, which no one is. Like, it's impossible to do it perfectly 100% of the time, just because the timing is really, really awkward. And there's too many moves. Like, he's got so many cancels, and he can't. It's not humanly possible to do them perfectly every single time. And people just don't challenge this, and they should start doing this against that sort of stuff. And because of that, you should like challenge this, even though like this is just -8 on block. You can mess up the cancel, so it's like he can't get away from other stuff. I mean, he has down jab, etc. But he might be able to not time the down jab perfectly. Well, he can do a reasonable value, like within 2 frames. The down jab is probably a good option, but like down 3 might not be. I don't remember how fast down 3 crushes, but it's not a ton. And I mean, down 4, like if he tries to do while sending for down 4, you might trade with your while sending I-10 options. Sorry about that. And if he doesn't do the cancel perfectly, it's like -3, +3 or +4 on hit. But he doesn't do the cancel perfectly. Like, see, I did not do that perfectly. I'm pretty sure I didn't do that. Like that was much more perfect, but the timing was a little bit off again. So you should challenge those sort of frames a lot more than you would against other characters. That's that. Against this mix-up, you can fuzzy guard the second hit. Like the low comes out a lot faster than the mid does, so you can do like a down back back. Maybe I can show the timing right here. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this perfectly, but I mean, let's try. I mean, I know it is possible, but I'm not that great of a timing person. Oh yeah, see, there we go. It's probably the emulator problem. Yeah, see, there we go. Yeah, there we go. I got the timing of it. Duck. I'll show you when I go from down back to back. Duck. Duck. See, there we go. It's an option select, and all of these options are launch punishable. By the way, the mid is super launch. It's like -15 on block. The first low is -16. The second low is -16. On block, parry the second hit, so you don't have to force yourself to this 50-50, because they can just do this, and you would be stuck waiting for the more punishable stuff, And if they try that, you can that might not be coming for you, and you won't be able to punish that. So you just parry the second hit, low parry the second hit on block. Against that, there's that sick option select. I didn't come up with it; someone else did. Can't remember the name, but shoutouts to that to the guy who did. I think Fab does like a crouch jab option select that time the crouch jab properly, and you block the low and you interrupt the mid. I'm not gonna try that right now. It's just I can't do it, but I can do the blocking pretty easily. It just took me like 3 tries. Get that down pat if you have people who abuse that. The mix up, even if the low hits, the low is like -1 on hit. It's not that great. It may look like let me show you, I guess. And it looks like oh my god, looks like a bunch of frame advantage, but even still, it's like -1 on hit, so it's not that great. Don't let him get away with stuff like that. Into that, it's not that awesome. You can beat it out with your own boss any 4. There's that. What else there might be? Punish his punishable moves, please. This is -14. This is actually tag bufferable. This is coming up 4-3, by the way. It's -14. Punish this. All of these enders, they're -14. Sorry. All of these enders are -14. The low is launch punishable. -15. This is it's -14. Every single one of these. This one -14. -14. -14. You see where I'm getting at? All this -14. So if you like have a Brian Fordback 2, Jet Upper, if you have Jinpachi down forward 2, Gandry can perfectly do a headbutt. Paul can do back 3. There's tons of stuff to just block punish this. They would try this because 4-4-3 it's at the wall. They might try this because the 3 partner wall splats and this thing is natural combo and counter hit. So they might try for like a 4-2-1, and if they see you hesitate into doing a button, they might do this into a wall splat and does a ton of damage. Pretty scary. So against that, it's -14 if they try to do stuff like that. Of course, you can sidewalk both hits. The mid kick, it's pretty linear. Sidewalk it either way. But then they can just stop at that and punish the sidewalk with like a dash up into a mix up. So there's tons of Yomi stuff going. Lots of reads, but often they aren't in his favor. He's risking a lot of damage. Risking getting hit by a lot of damage, like hop kicks and stuff like that, for not that much reward. So I mean, don't let him get away with stuff like let me just put that on. Oh, guards, it doesn't lag me shit. Don't let him get away with this. If you leave the first 2 hits alone and you get hit by the low kick, all that is guaranteed. Let me just show you right here. Stand guard. See, that is all guaranteed. It's like 30 damage, but at the end, it catches quite a lot of people who don't know to just do the fuzzy guard options. Like, say instead of doing down back, you would do down forward. So if he does the low kicking and parry it, if he does the cancel, well, you should just duck the 4-3 anyway. You should just punish it. But if he goes for the 4, you can just do like a fuzzy guard sort of thing. Just tap down forward and it catches the low. The other options are high, which you can punish. If he goes for the low, you can parry it. If he does the cancel, you can get up and punish him for trying something stupid. Other than that, that's oh yeah, another thing. If you get launched, and I'm not gonna be able to do that combo right here because positioning. Oh god. There's a full video for this out there on the interwebs, but if he does a combo, 4-4-3, that move is not advantage on hit on block anymore. It's like -1 or -2. You're still crouching, but you can try Waltz any 4 if they try something like a 4-3-3. Well, you see let's see. Yeah, that reset. You can tech roll that reset and don't eat like a 40 damage. If they catch you with the reset, they get like 40 extra damage into the air throw. The air throw, by the way, please don't blindly tag crash after it. It's pretty easy to just see it coming and just do a crash dash 3. If you raw tag, there's a glitch where if you time a raw tag perfectly, if he does the crash dash 3 incorrectly, and if he does it too early, he gets down for 3 instead. It's a pretty stupid glitch. I don't know why this happens, but whatever. And if he has to time it pretty perfectly in like against characters who have parries or so, like in 3 frames or something, to get the skyrocket to punish. Don't tag crash blindly, like I said. Reaction tag crash, pretty good against Suzuki. Against this, you can react and tag crash, and like even if you put him in crouch, he doesn't have a whole lot of scary mix-ups. If he gets this, that leads to frames, but it's launch punishable because you can duck the second hit. While saying 4-4 doesn't lead to a lot of frames. He can try this if he's willing to get like that 60 damage combo. And try if he's super cool trying to hit confirm the second hit. It's possible, but it's pretty tough. That's he can try that, but in crouch is not that scary, so tag crash is pretty okay against him. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. His back turned combo is pretty notorious for being super damaging. Even in this game, I can get like 100 damage combo. Let's see. Pretty simple stuff actually too. That's the beauty of it. He can do that. Oh, well, at the wall it doesn't work as well. He just get this. At the wall he can do like wall standing 4-4-3 that wall splat. Flamingo 3-4-4-3 that wall splats. Well, okay. Another thing. This thing it's mid high now. Flamingo 3-3. And if he tries to do something else, he doesn't get the combo anymore. He gets that. He gets like a knockdown low. Same for 1-2-3-3-3-4. Oh god. Well, he gets that high, or he gets a low. It's not a good mix-up. So you can duck that. Oh, against this, you should be doing a fuzzy god. So if he does like a 1-2-3-3-3, the 3-3 part jails, and he can cancel that in Flamingo now, which is only like -1 on block like this, except he can't punish it. So it's sort of like a pseudo mix-up for Baek right there. People seem to get hit into the cancel, into Flamingo grab all day for some reason. Why that works, I will never know. Just take that easy mode out of him. If you force him to play his game honestly and not just run up and herder, he let him do that, then he racks up that damage pretty fast, and there's not a time you can do to stop him. Just sidewalk left a lot, just block a lot, be smart. Oh yes, stay far away. Don't let him get in that range where he lands it down by 3 forward into the reads, in the mix-up. Just stay far away. Do your backdash and sidewalk left from far away. He only has 4-4-4 to catch that, or he can delay into, reliable catching stuff. It's going to be 4-4-4. He doesn't have that homing move in this game. But the most reliable stuff for him is going to be 4-4-4, a wave dash. He has wave dash into while standing 3, which is a good way to get in. If he, that's what I'm saying. Like you let him get into this, then he can do that sort of mix-ups. Let him play the mind games on you and get damage off of that. But don't let him do that. He has a I think this works sometimes, but I don't know how it exactly works. But he has a tech catch. He doesn't do that, and not that, just that. Flamingo from instant Flamingo 4-3-4 down 4-4 for the wall combo. Then he does like an instant Flamingo 4-3. Sometimes he'll tech roll and it hits you in the back. I don't know the exact timing of it. Sometimes it hits the side. It's a pretty wacky. I still need to test it completely, how it works, stuff like that. I mean, be smart at the wall. Still sidewalk left. Can't really say a whole lot other than that. Oh yeah, like I said, always try to be at P1 against him always, because stuff like that won't matter as much anymore. Like if it hits on 1P, he gets to do better stuff, like back forward for tracking purposes. Let me just put that on all guard again. He can do that for tracking. He can do somewhat that. His sweep is -40 on block. This move is super terrible. It's a little difficult to see it coming in tag 2 because of the extra 1 frame lag. But if you do see it coming, this is -40. Let me just show you. I'm gonna be ducking after I get this move blocked. You have a lot of time to punish him. You can do all sorts of stuff. I think you can like layer Bach 2 as well, like just block it and just do Bach 2 as a punish. You can get that as super sick. Most characters get the delayed hop kicks. If you don't have a delayed hop kick, you can, like characters like Baek who don't have a delayed hop kick, he can just dash into a skyrocket to punish that. Hwarang can just from skyrocket get up and do that. Most characters get their super slow launchers, the ones that lead to tons of damage. You can get that on him for getting this blocked, and it doesn't even lead to consistent combos anymore. Like most of his crouch jab, dash 4-3-3 forward stuff starts to whiff a lot more, like from straight axis. Also, so it's not that great of a sweep anymore. The best he gets like a down 3-3-3 to get a tag out, or a Wassing 4-4-4, like a Wassing 4-4, like a spike for that. So punish the sweep, sidewalk left, block. What else? There might be stuff I'm missing. Oh yeah, if he does a 4, it's a lot more punishable in whiff now than it was. Like now, it's pretty safe to throw it out. Even though it's like the way this move is made safe is because of the extension, which on counter hit gives you a free knockdown. Gives you a free chop. And it gives you a free chop. You can actually quick rise that chop and get a spike, but he can just 4-3-3 to catch you. Tons of knockdowns. You get like a free chop of some sort in those sort of knockdowns. 1+2-4 is another example. I just can't do it today. That is another example. What else? I mean, he gets a knockdown. Those sorts of knockdowns, and you can just like wait it out. Eat that down too. Honestly, it's not a ton of damage. Or if you want to just side roll it, he has to just get like down 3 or dash down 2. So his Oki game from knockdowns like that is not that strong. Oh yeah, 4-4-4-3 on hit leads to a pretty sick mix up. I can't show you the mix up because the move is not in this game, but it leads to a pretty sick mix up. You can like do a couple of wave dashes in their face, and if they tech roll, you get a mix up for free, like a down 4-3-3. You can sidewalk that stuff or just that. If they back roll, you can get a float after that. If they stay down, you get this. Well, it gives you a combo over there too. Oh yeah. Most people bring him keep him second because of the rage factor, but if you know how to control tags properly. Oh yeah, another thing. I completely forgot about this. If you block this move, if you have a hop kick is completely free. Oh my god. Hop kick is completely free in 100% of the situations that you come against if you block the slow. If you don't have a hop kick, this is pretty important in Baek vs. Baek, for example. The best thing he has like a Wassing 2-1 for a launcher, and it's a punch. And this is important because he can do this into the punch parry, which will catch punch launchers until 16 frames, like DJ while signing 2, Hey while signing 1, Kazuya while signing 1-2, Jax while signing 1. There's tons of stuff he can do that and just catch punches. But you have kicks that are guaranteed because he can't do anything against them. And if you do something that's slower than 16 frames, he can try to do he can jab and beat that out unless it has a high crush in it. But again, you should probably still try to challenge the jab because there's no guarantee he's going to do that perfectly. Like, there's no guarantee, at least I'll be doing that perfectly, So, like, even 16 and 17, sometimes they might still need to sneak in because he might not be able to do the cancel properly. So you might get your Wassing 2 big punish. But if he does that, I mean, it's still not in his favor because he's doing a punch parry. You can just wait and punish that punch parry. So honestly, if this gets blocked, it's a mix-up, but it's not in his favor. It's one of those, again, those pseudo mix-up sort of things, where if it gets blocked, it's sort of a mix-up. You can sneak in some damage. Oh yeah, his punch parry into 3 wall splats. So if you do like a bunch of jabs and he reads it at the wall, panic. Some people panic jab at the wall a lot, and just to get them out of there, especially like characters like Lee, who try to do 2-2-3 just to get away from the wall. Get a free wall, get a free raw tag off of that. If he reads that, he can get back 1+2. While punch parry into the 3 wall splats, ton of damage. There's that. So don't randomly mash jab after each of these situations. Um, Honestly, I can't tell you much because most of it's like reading the other player. Most of his options are not the best. They're pretty subpar, if I have to say it. Um, they aren't the best options, and if you know these options you know how to blow them up. You know how to blow this up, sidewalk either way. If you block it, just hop kick. It's 100% free. You don't have to mash your hop kick, but it's 100% free. It's like characters like King, who would do full crush down for 2 on launch punishable lows. They should just do a hop kick for the option select. Beats everything. Won't get that anymore. Awesome. But I mean, just my camera's running out of battery again. Sweet. So I'm just gonna just be smart and just backdash a lot. Just don't let him get close. Keep him out. If he gets in, sidewalk left a lot, block a bunch, break throws, break the flamingo grab. And just be smart. I mean, can't tell you much other than be smart. And if you read those situations, please punish the hardest you can. If you have any more questions, hit me up on Course Tekken Academy. Hit me up on Facebook. Hit me up on Twitter. I'm gonna leave my stuff in the what do you call it, the description. How to contact me. I have an Ask FM if you want to be anonymous. That's cool. I'm on TZ. If you want to message me on TZ, that's awesome. I don't have much other than that, so I guess that's it. I'll catch you guys later.